What's going on, my good people of YouTube? This is MK the Truth, DLDBENT. Got an alright looking pair of sneakers for us to look at today. If you guys are new to the channel, come on and join the family. Also connect to my Instagram. It is the_truth_MK. Also, ladies and gentlemen, all music is produced by me, DLDB, and we upload them on this channel in the background. Before we get started though, this review is for educational purposes only. This is only my analysis, and then we jumping on up out of here. So today I have for us the Air Jordan 3, a better look or a better pair of the Air Jordan 3 J Balvin. Now, I kind of looked into the whole theme of the sneaker. Does it make it a little bit better to me? No. But the shoe does look a little bit better, but there's only one thing I don't really like about the shoe. Anyway, this box comes with this. Of course, it's got to come with a shroud with the little smiley face sun, and there's a lot of meaning to this particular packaging. So you go ahead and pull this out. All right, and then you have the box, and then you have a sunset always reminds me a new day full of opportunity is coming. J Balvin, and it says the same thing up here. Anyway, let's go ahead and peel this open, and then you have more on the paper. If you guys want to read that, I believe it just says the same thing over and over and over again. I love how you have this like sunset, and then it fades into like this really nice gray or purplish gradient effect on the paper. Very beautiful paper. Now let's get into the meat and potatoes. The meat and potatoes. Now, this is a better pair. Now, like I said before, this is a better pair than I've had before. The last pair that I had was absolutely trash. You had the black here where it was supposed to be purple. The one thing, and it's kind of coming around. It's kind of coming around. The only thing I don't like about this shoe is the gradient pattern. Now, why don't I like this gradient pattern? Well, simply, I wish they could have faded the color like you see here. I would have accepted this more if you would have gotten that gradient pattern to fade as you see on the paper. You see how everything just blends really well. You have the orange or the yellow into like this orangish red. I don't like the 3 split. The 3 split kind of destroys the whole look of the shoe. I understand the meaning. It's like the sunset. It's beautiful. You got the sun on the boot and you just got the sunset around it. It's dope. But I just wish the gradient, I just think, to me, the gradient, if it faded a little bit better than we see here, I think these would have been fire if we'd have had this fade just like this. Anyway, here's a look at that. It's not bad. It's not terrible. It just looked like a 3 split, and I don't like the way that looks. Anyway, you have a very nice elephant print on the upper. This looks a little bit more accurate than what I had before. The leathers are magnificioso. Normally they give you a synthetic down here. They give you a real and a real up top. Looking very nice. Suede on the mid panel. The materials are magnificent. I love the color. I do like this particular pair a little bit more, primarily because of the materials that were given on the sneaker. It does come with this hang tag. His signature smiley face with the lightning bolt eyeballs. Very nice. Flip around to the boot. Of course, like I said, you have the sun, and it's just the sunset and the colors around it. Very fire. Very fire. I don't think there's a meaning under the under tab. Love the yellow piping, and then you have very nice yellow piping on the inside. I do have another pair of these coming, and I think after I do those, I will be done with this particular shoe. Everything is dropped properly, looking really good. Like the addition of the milky outsole. Very nice, very nice. And these are shaped really well. Here's a look at the overhead view. You can see more of that sun. These look really good. They look really good. Please don't take my word for the last video. The last video I had a trash pair. This is much better, and sometimes it takes for actually getting the right materials and things in hand in order to appreciate the shoe. The one thing I just don't like is this gradient, how they split it up, but it's kind of coming around. It's kind of coming around. Anyway, these look really good. Let's take a look at this other shoe right quick, and we got to get on up out of here. All right, here's the other shoe. Drop really good. Yeah, man, these are clean. These are clean. I'm just having a hard time. I'm having a hard time getting with the gradient effect. I just don't. They did it on the Elite Youth Basketball League on the all black sneaker. I love the new book that was all over that sneaker, but I just didn't like the 3 split color. Y'all gotta learn how to fade this, and I know they can. I know they can. You just gotta fade this gradient just a little bit more. It just looks a little bit tacky and cheap to me. Anyway, everything else looking really good. The shape and proportions are checking out really, really well. Beautiful looking sneaker. They look clean, man. I just don't like this part right here, but I'm kind of coming around to it just a little bit. Maybe it's going to take a little bit of time for me, and that's all right. If it takes you a little bit of time to like a shoe, then so be it. Stop clowning people or laughing at people just because they say they don't like something and then they end up liking it. That's just the nature of things as a whole out here. Anyway, this is the Air Jordan 3 J Balvin. I love the color, love the colorway, but I just think this, to me, it's like the colorway was flowing, and then you kind of destroyed it with this 3-piece gradient effect on the boot. Could have faded that just like you did on this paper. Let me know what y'all think about these down below. This is MK the Truth, the DODBENT, baby. Hey man, I love y'all. I'm up out of here.